Hi guys, it's Brookelynne and welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be my review, updated review actually, because I've tried this product before years ago, of the Sunkissed Selfie Ready Ultra Dark Fake Tan Mousse. It just looks like that. I know they have two different types of these mousses. I have one that's more like a lighter colour but the same kind of colour scheme. It's like a lighter green top, like a turquoise green top, and then the bottle's like a white colour. I know they have that one, and then this one, which is the one I tried out years ago. Actually, both of them I've tried out years ago, but I don't know if they're anything different. They're the same product, I don't know. But what I did is I did apply this last night, put it on all of my body, like I normally do for every fake tan. And then I left it to develop overnight and I washed it off this morning. So this is what the colour looks like on my arms, all over my body. I know the ring light does kind of wash it out. I should put it on a warm setting to see. I'll do that now actually, because the ring light makes everything look washed out. But it's winter time now, it's like November, so winter lighting is crap and I can't really do. Oh, there you go, I turned it off. But you can see I actually am quite dark now, not too dark. I'm like still on dark to ultra dark scale, but not like very dark. I will just put the ring light back on. See there, what one's better, this one? I'm just mucking around like with this ring light like a kid, but I'll just put it on the setting I had it at now. I'll show you what each individual ring light setting does. Now you can see I have more realistic colour here. So the warm light makes the tan stand out. That's like a blue light, so it really makes me look washed out. You can still see the tan, but it looks like washed out. White light I think is more realistic, but it does wash it out quite a bit. So don't go by like how like bright look. I am actually quite dark. Like, well, I'm not super dark, but I am dark, and it's darker when I am showing off on camera. So literally this tan is really good. It's a lovely olive base. I would say it definitely goes out olive, like it hasn't really changed that way. And I would say it is easy to apply. Like I find the eye colour is decently dark. It's quite dark, which is good because you can see where you apply it, so it's not going to leave streaks or anything. You can blend in, apply it all over your body without worrying about leaving bits out, because you'll not with this, because it does show up everywhere. And it does dry down quite fast, which is really good, especially if you are in a rush. Like I would recommend this for people who are in a rush because it doesn't take ages to dry down. It just literally dries down like that. And I remember it drying down like that when I used this like near 6 years ago, I would say 5.5 years ago. I remember buying this for the first time. Did a video back in them days too, and I loved it. And it was the exact same packaging. That's why I bought it from Home Bargains. It was £2 in Home Bargains, but I think it's normally around £3 or £4 from the Sunkissed website. It is very affordable. It's on a similar price range to Saint Mirae's, but I prefer Sunkissed tans better because of the undertone. Saint Mirae's undertones are really warm. They almost come out orange on me, which I do not like. Now, they used to kind of have olive undertones in the Saint Mirae's. I remember like back in 2011, 2010, 2012, I remember Saint Mirae's was more of an olive tan, and then they changed it and I'm raging because they were quite good tans back then. So yeah, they do have the dark and they have medium. I think the medium's in a pink packaging, the dark's in purple, and then have an express, which is an orange coral packaging. Like the lids kind of coordinate what colour you actually get. And it does say on the thing here, excuse my nails, that is ultra dark. Now I'm not sure the colours really changed that much. Maybe it's got a little bit lighter because of the legislations, but not too much. It's not noticeable, to be fair. It does look as dark as what it did. I need to look back in videos and see how dark it actually was, but I believe it was roughly around this level of dark, maybe a bit darker. I know I hate the way they have brought this legislation a few years ago. It's, yeah, for a pale girl like me who doesn't like being pale, it's crap. But this tan does give you a beautiful colour, and if you didn't want to go darker, you could just do 2 layers, and that's what I'll probably do for like nights out and everything. But yeah, I absolutely love it. I do remember when I did use this a couple of times, like I bought a couple of bottles over the years, I remember it wearing off nice and evenly. It doesn't go really patchy or anything. Obviously you're better off like moisturising after every shower, and obviously exfoliating before you put this on in the shower. obviously don't put a tan on in the shower, just exfoliate with exfoliating mitts, exfoliate and scrub, whatever you use, whatever you like to use. I use exfoliating mitts. I get them from Poundland and they have lasted me ages, like literally years. It may sound gross, but I just find exfoliating mitts, you can't go wrong. And I've had mine for ages. And I just scrub the whole body with some shower gel and it gets rid of a lot of the old tan, and then I use my towel after getting out of the shower and like do a bit of a scrub of that too to get rid of any dead skin cells. You do not want to have like any dead skin before you apply tan, because it will go patchy if you do that. You have to exfoliate and make your skin like fresh for the tan. And if you do suffer of any dry areas, I know I can get some dry elbow, a little bit of dry knee, not too much. I used to get it worse years ago, but not so much now. And obviously I do put moisturiser on my face and neck to kind of help it blend. So any dry areas you get, use a nice moisturiser, preferably fragrance free, like perfume free, and then you go on with your tan. What I do is I just take any mitt. I do prefer the a velvet double-sided foam mitt, but I have been using like a foam mitt recently just because I've had that to hand. I do have my glove mitts, like the velvet ones, but I need to wash them. I'm disgusting, I know. But what I do is I start from my like lower leg foot area, do about 3 pumps. I tend to use a lot of tan because I like to be really dark. And I just kind of blend it, like stroke it on my skin, do my leg, like lower leg first, and bring whatever I have excess onto my feet. And if it doesn't really blend that well, this one does blend in like a dream, but I need hand to take a wee while to blend. Tap with your mitt like that to get any areas that need to be blended, and that should be perfect. Then once I've done my lower leg, I do my upper leg with thigh area, do about 3 to 3.5 pumps on there, and then once that's done, do the same kind of thing, like technique, do my other leg, and then I do my stomach. I do 2 pumps for each like stomach and back area, 2 pumps on the side too, and then I just make sure it's blended. For my back, the upper back can be a bit tricky. Now, because I did lose weight years ago and I've maintained it, it doesn't take me like much bother to get back. But what I do to get that really centre part, which is hard to get because I've got quite like a broad shoulder, broad back, what I do is I get my bottle, put the lid back on, put the mitt on top of my bottle and just reach round like that and try to get like each angle, so make sure my back is covered. Or if my husband's there, I say, Connor, do my back, and he does it. And then once my back and everything's done, I work on this area, my chest area, which doesn't take the tan that well. I find the vast majority of tans I have to use a gradual tan over top of them once I rinse them out, because the tan doesn't stick to my chest that well and it's so annoying. Especially I find this problem worse because they've took away the dark tans, like the DHA. Like they've took away like higher than 10%, which is nuts. No. Fake tan safe, honestly it's safe. So what I do is I do 3 pumps for each side of my chest and my shoulder area, like here, and obviously my boobs. Yeah, we're all girls here. So do like one side and then I do 3 pumps the other side. I know it sounds excessive, but I like to kind of really pack it on there to keep it, like get a colour there. And then I do my arm. I do about 2 to 2.5 pumps for the whole arm because I do have quite slim, skinny arms. And then I do my hand with the excess, whatever I have left over on the mitt. And then I do an extra pump on my chest just to make sure it's really, really dark. And then I do my ear and then my face. Then I do the other arm, the same amount, 2 to 2.5 pumps. Another pump on the chest. And then if I'm not doing my face until the end, do like a little bit on my ear. And then after I've let that dry, I do my face just with whatever's excess on my mitt. It does go over my face and my neck. So that's what I do. And it is quite simple. I've been tanning for like 2 decades because I am 32, so I've been using fake tan since I was like 12 on and off, and I have got good at applying it, which is amazing because it takes a bit of skill to get the tan right, but I feel like I've got my tan perfect because I do it every week, and I've been doing it every week for like 5 years, which is crazy because I just love tan. I remember 6 years ago, like 6 years to the past, like 6 years and above, I remember just doing my tan in the spring, summertime, and hardly ever wearing tan winter, but because I do love to be really, really dark and I hate being pale. I know some people can pull it off, I can't. I just wear tan all year round, and I do it about twice a week because I do prefer being really dark, and my skin does turnover, like the skin cell turnover is quite fast in my body, so I have to do it twice a week, which can be a bit of a pain, but I don't mind doing it because it's something that makes me feel good. So this tan is really, really nice. I'm not sure if it has a smell. I'll try to smell it. It does have a bit of a fruity kind of like powdery smell. It's nice, but it isn't offensive or anything. But this one does have a smell, but it isn't like noticeable when you're putting it on. But when you smell like the applicator bottle of it, you can smell like a nice sweet powdery smell, so it's nice. But if you are sensitive or allergic to fragrances, I would say just skip this one and get something that's fragrance free or suitable for sensitive skin. So yeah, the packaging, I love the packaging like I mentioned before. It's beautiful. I love the turquoise lid and like the bronzy bottle and like the grady black writing and white writing too. It's just really, really well thought out. It does have like the instructions, everything, ingredients on the back. So I'm going to do the demo right now. Okay, so I say this tan is for you. I would say if you're looking for a nice ultra dark budget tan, definitely. And if you love an olive based tan but you struggle to get that in the drugstore or budget tans, go for this one. And if you love an available accessible tan, yes, you can get this from lots of different places. You can get it from Semichem, Savers, Boots, I think, Superdrug, Home Bargains and B&M Bargains, and I'm sure a lot of places do it too, and online, so it is very accessible, especially if you live in the UK like I do. And if you are looking for cute packaging in your tan, definitely. And if you are looking for a nice tan that's going to dry really fast if you're in a rush, you will love this, get it. And if you're looking for a tan that has a lovely dark olive guide colour but it isn't too dark, it's like dark enough where it's going to look nice, then definitely get this. And if you are just looking for that nicely wears off evenly tan, this one does wear off really, really evenly, then definitely get this. And a tan is not going to be too drying on your skin. This one isn't that drying. Get this. It's not going to be for you if you're looking for a warm undertone in your tan. I would say go for the Satin Rise one if you're looking for warm undertone. And it's not going to be for you if you're expecting super ultra dark where it looks like proper like race change ultra dark colour. Then no, go for like the Saint Tropez violet one. I know it's not like budget friendly, but it's the only one I can think of that has that colour at the minute, or rose and caramel. That one's good too. But if you want like a really ultra dark tan, you could just do 2 layers of this like I said before, and it will give you that. It's not going to be for you if you don't live in a country where this is available, and then if you want to try to get online, get it that way. But if you can't, you don't want to bother doing that, try to find something similar in your country that's going to work like this. And it's not going to be for you if you don't like a mousse tan. Like try to get one of their lotions or like their sprays. I think they do a couple different variations of tan. And it's not going to be for you if you don't want an ultra dark tan. Go for the medium one if you just want like a light glow to your skin. And yeah, I think I've covered. Oh yeah, it's not going to be for you if you don't like fragrance. Try to find something similar to this, but it's more suitable for sensitive skin, and it's fragrance free. I have no problem with fragrance. It doesn't really irritate my skin or anything, and touch wood, it never will. But it's fine. I have kind of sensitive skin, but it's fine for me. So if you just want to try it out, I would suggest just doing a patch test on your elbow, like a little bit of tan on a cotton bud, and then leaving it to sit for a wee while and see how your skin reacts to it. And if it's fine to use. If it's not, go for something that's like very sensitive, skin friendly. Like I know the Tan Organic Tan, which I haven't tried before, has been like formulated for people who have sensitive skin, so you can just go for that one if you want one that's going to suit your skin type. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again for the next one. Stay gorgeous. God bless. Bye. To be connected.